Shalom. This is Shalomar from the Great Millstone Atlantic Camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, the Great Millstone, that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, coming to you back again in the spirit. Just want to put something out there about Esau and his bunkers. Okay, so I know I mentioned this before on another lesson. Those bunkers can only hold like a certain temperature and force. So they really cannot, they can withstand a nuclear blast, but the temperature that comes with the blast will turn that bunker into a microwave. Now just think, millions of missiles are going to hit America. All right, thus says the Bible. All right, millions of missiles are going to hit America from all over the earth. And it's going to turn this place into a lake of fire. And I'm going to read that in a second, but right here I just wanted to put up here on Google. It says, during the period of peak energy output, a 1 megatron nuclear weapon can produce temperatures of about 100 million degrees Celsius at its center about 4 to 5 times that which occurs at the center of the sun. So you're talking about the hottest heat ever is gonna be on this bloody ground, which we call America, which scriptures, you can. It's obvious that this is the whore that sitteth on the beast. Also Babylon the Great. All right. Also spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom. All right, that's America, the daughter of Babylon. So 100 million degrees Celsius for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now just think of millions of missiles hitting this place at once. That's just unthinkable. Revelations chapter 21 and verse 8 says, but the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Okay. So of course, if you take the implant, that's gonna be your new way of buying and selling real soon here in America. If you take that, you're finished. You're gonna take your part in this lake of fire. All right, if you make it to that point. All right, those that don't get saved, this is what you got to deal with. It's gonna be, just think how much hell is gonna be on earth. You're gonna dodge all those bullets, the famine, the plagues, all of that, just to get hit with 100 million degrees Celsius nuclear heat, where your skin is gonna melt off your body while you standing up. And you're gonna see those clouds. You're gonna see those mushroom clouds. And all you can do is think, I just dodged all of this wrath, all of this destruction on one of the few left, and I'm about to get hit with all this heat. Okay, let's go back. Temperatures of a nuclear explosion reach those of the interior of the sun about 100 million degrees Celsius. So, like I said, that's like the hottest temperature in history is going to be on this place. Let's get Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. All right, so normally a war is fought with with swords or whatever, depending on what time it is, in history, what type of weapons they were using, but it was bloody. But this right here, this is going to be different. It says, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, so this World War III is going to be nothing but nuclear destruction. It's going to be fighting up into the end, a lot of gun battles, a lot of civil wars, a lot of small wars. Everybody's going to be fighting against each other. And then you're going to have kingdom against kingdom, countries against countries. All right. This religion against that religion. It's going to be all out chaos. And on top of that, the end of it is going to be millions and millions of degrees Celsius thermal heat from nuclear destruction. And people are going to be left here to feel it after they dealt with all of that. That's a major major judgment from the Lord, if you really think of it. And then you're gonna have people that pass that's gonna come back, the dead that's gonna rise, and they're gonna feel that heat also. I remember a brother brought this out at camp before. He said, for the Lord to kill you, then bring you back when he come back, just so you can get melted down with nuclear destruction, the Lord must really hate you. The Lord gotta really have some serious beef with you to let you go out like that. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 15. And I want to say around verse 33. Verse 34, it says, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. All right, so hey, those going to be those mushroom clouds where people are going to see all around them, knowing that wind of heat is going to hit them. Verse 35 says, they shall smite one another, they shall smite upon one another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars of the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. And that's just talking about the people of this world, the people that's living in their heaven. All right, the people that's living all high, they're gonna get destroyed with these weapons also. It says they shall smite upon one upon another. It may be 2 or 3 nukes hitting the same spot. And just think, if it's 100 million degrees with one nuke, and they got stuff that's even stronger, and you may see 3 of them in one spot. Man, that's unthinkable heat. All right. It says, and dung of men unto the camel's hoof, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Yeah, it's going to be people that's going to see this thing, and it's going to mess them up, knowing that they next. Then again, you're gonna have people that's gonna see this wrath, but they're gonna be watching it from a long ways away in one of the chariots that the Lord has prepared for people that's gonna receive salvation. Those people are gonna see this wrath also. All right, the Lord say He's gonna hide His elect until the wrath is overpassed, and then those that were saved, along with 144,000, and Yahushua and King David and other great men and elders are going to reign on the earth. So it's going to be a good moment, during that period after those missiles hit, and America is going to be on fire forever until the fire goes out and it's just smoke that's going to last forever. All right. While that's going on, the Lord is going to be preparing his elect with new bodies, everlasting life, every blessing you can think of. The heathens being in captivity. All right. Let's go to let's go back to 2nd Esdras, chapter 16. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn. All right, no one is gonna be able to handle this heat. Verse 7, it says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? No. Once those missiles go off, that's it. As a matter of fact, that shot is already spiritually has begun, because we see all these things unfolding. Let's go to Joel real quick, chapter 2. Okay, it says, verse 3, a fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, as it's talking about America, because America has a beautiful layout. The lands is like a paradise in certain areas. You got deserts, you have mountains, you have lakes, rivers, waterfalls, different types of weather, oceans, beaches, all of that. It says, Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Yeah, because that much heat that's why that heat is gonna last for a long time. That's why it says this place is never gonna be inhabited again. Verse 4, this is describing how the nuclear missiles, how they're set up coming out of the silos. Now, if you look at how, especially I think over in Russia, how they had those big trucks with the large missiles on them, and how they launch, they raise up and then they launch them. It's describing this image is describing that. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. It's talking about a lot of speed, how they take off, and how the one part sits on top of the other part and it raises up. Okay, so this whole section right here goes into the nuclear missiles, how they're made, and the destruction of them. But that's pretty much it. I wanted to just throw out there how much heat that is, and that's gonna cook. That's gonna cook anybody that's trying to stay over here in America in a bunker. If the one of the elect of the Lord don't get to them first, and that nuclear missile's gonna cook you when you locked down in your safe place. All right. So with that, I pray that this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom to the elect.